You did it.
True.
True. Hashtag true.
I think it is your fault.
He's not wearing his headset anymore.
Hey, Micah, you suck.
Oh, burn. That was a sick roast.
Hey, do you guys put cereal in the bowl before the milk, or milk in the bowl before the cereal?
Obviously, cereal before milk.
True.
Why?
I just saw like somebody on my Facebook ask that question, or they said the only time it's acceptable to pour milk or cereal into milk is if there's some milk left over and you want to have the rest of it with the cereal.
I love milk.
Milk.
Milk. Wait, there's a SpongeBob Broadway musical?
What?
We should go.
SpongeBob SquarePants the Broadway musical.
I'm Danny Skinner, and I play Patrick Star. I'm bringing Patrick to life by watching way too many episodes of SpongeBob. Stuck inside without mindless entertainment. Patrick brings his good nature of, I really want to help out a situation, but things, of course, get a little derailed, as it usually does. I am beyond pumped for opening night. It's going to be a truly magical moment.
What?
Whoa.
Oh!
That's weird.
I'm super excited. Closed friends session. Micah.
Yeah, I started a close
Micah, what
friends
should we
section.
buy? Alright, let's do that. Cool. Mikey and the least one says, they don't smite. They don't smite. Who should we be? What should we buy? When should we fight? Why didn't you have more assists?
See, we wouldn't be saying that if you were like support and you were doing all that and you had like 1,000 assists. We'd be like, man, Mikey, you were so helpful. You could have done the exact same thing and wouldn't have been like, Micah. Yeah, he would have been Ares and he would have been like, babe, it's not my fault. Tick damage. I'm building full defense.
Items.
You said it like it was like in a trance. Aura, aura.
I'm building all aura. It's not my fault that I have the Discordia buff too.
I need water too.
Yeah. Oh, should I join your game, Murph?
Sure.
I just hit join friends. I don't know where it's sending me.
Says my personal vehicle is impounded by the cops. I don't like that. Where's the car?
If you
Somebody.
could not talk about vehicles being impounded at this point in time, Murph.
Wait, I mean, it wasn't like your vehicle got impounded.
Yeah, it wasn't impounded. It was just
The police were there, and it was taken away.
The form says non-consensual towing. So.
Okay, so the guy who leads our like young adults young adult groups.
Your voice went robot for a second.
Do you remember we were playing Smite? And Brian just.
Oh my gosh, we had that clip.
Guys. We went and Ryan. Fuck you!
Sorry. So there's a dude in your Bible study.
Yeah, he leads our the young adult group. and he's like a really weird person. Like not like, you know, oh, he was homeschooled, or he's just an awkward dude. Like the other day we were at a party and he says something to his wife, and who goes to MTSU. She's really smart. I don't know what her major is, but she goes to MTSU, and like 4 other people that go to MTSU. So, anyways, he says something to her, and then they start laughing, and then he kind of looks over at me, and he says, "Have you ever seen The Office?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "You know that episode where Kevin uses short words?" And I went, Yeah. And he was like, "Man, we saw that clip the other day, and we saw that episode the other day, and we've been like quoting it all week long." And I was like, "Yeah." Doesn't he say something like what is he says something, and you know, they can't understand. He was like, "Yeah, look it up." And so I'm like, "Oh," and he's like, yeah, go ahead, look it up." And I was like, "Okay." And so I pulled up the clip on YouTube and I watch it, and I'm like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Yeah, that's like my favorite, you know, SeaWorld." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's real funny, Chad." And then today he said something, and I like jokingly like corrected him and said, "Did you mean," he said, "anyone who knows Colin knows what it's like to have someone in your life that challenges you," which is like one of his friends at Young Adults. And then I said, "Oh, don't you mean whoever knows Colin knows what it's like to have someone who's a blessing?" And he looked at me and just goes, "SeaWorld." And I'm just like... He just looked at me like, "Yeah, like, you know that thing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Chad, I know."
He's just being stupid.
I don't get it.
There's nothing to get. He like,
What?
yeah. So he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna reference that thing," even though it's not relevant at all.
Yeah.
And he's
What?
confused.
What is wrong with my... Oh!
What is wrong with...
All right.
Oh!
Well, I
What is
fell
wrong
through the
with your
floor of
O?
my apartment. All right, that was fun.
SeaWorld, am I right?
I was playing Overwatch with Nathan on the PC earlier this week, and
It says the owner of my own property has left the game, and therefore I don't have access to my apartment.
What?
I don't know what that means.
Anyway.
To get my car, Murph. I'll take us to some airplanes.
What about me? I can't even get a car.
We're gonna fly to you.
All my insurance.
Nice jumpsuit, my guy.
These problems are too real right now. My insurance isn't working. We were playing Overwatch, and there was a Mercy who was just like standing out in the middle, like in front, like taking shots. And I said, "Murphy, get into position!" And then I said, "Oh wait, sorry, I meant Mercy. Force a habit."
I'm saying